Yo, what it do, YouTube? Your boy Fly King Dimes back at you with another upload, back at you with another banger. And today we're gonna be talking about badges I want to see removed from NBA 2K21. Let's get started with the finishing badges. Acrobat, it's a cool badge, you know. Back down Punisher, as much as I hate post scores, back down Punisher as a post scorer is needed. It's definitely needed. Consistent finisher, cool badge. Contact finisher probably can be reworked, but the reason I say it could be reworked is I feel like if your driving dunk is below 80, 85, I'm gonna say 85, you shouldn't be able to put this badge no higher than gold. Even if you have finishing in the pie chart, you should not be able to put it on Hall of Fame if you don't have that high of a cross key score. It's July, almost August, and most of us still don't know what this badge do. Nobody uses this badge. Take it out. Deep hooks, as much as I hate post scorers, is needed. That and same thing with drop stepper. Fancy footwork probably needs a nerf because, you know, it stuns you too hard. Fast break finisher, you know, it helps boost your takeover on a fast break when you get a successful dunk on a fast break. I feel like the boost ain't noticeable enough, so you definitely can buff this badge and it'll be potentially one of the best badges to use. Giant Slayer on a guard is most definitely needed. Lob City finisher, you know, lobs was the way of rep this year, so yeah. Pick and roller, you don't really see people use it no more, but keep it. Pro touch, well, you can use this badge even if you're not a post scorer, and it's a good badge, so yeah. Put back boss, pretty much put back king from last year, keep it. And I think that relentless finishers, one of the must-have finishing badges, so keep it. Showtime definitely needs a buff. Same thing with fast break finisher. Boost the takeover a little bit more. Give people an incentive to want to actually take a fancy dunk. So yeah, but give it a boost. Slithery finisher. I use slithery on more builds than contact. Keep that for sure. It helps out a lot. Teardropper. I say take it out because nobody really use floaters and runners in the game like that. You could work teardropper into something with acrobat, I feel like, and it wouldn't hurt anything. So yeah, you could probably just go ahead and take teardropper out because I don't know if teardropper ever been good, if we being honest. I'm just saying. But next we're gonna get into the shooting badges. I feel like the shooting list is gonna get very controversial. Catch and shoot, if you're a sharp, it's definitely needed. Just shoot after a catch, I'd put it on if I'm a sharp. So yeah, I mean, I have a sharps and I use it on my sharp. Clutch shooter, I use it. It's not a needed badge, but it's not a bad badge either, so keep it. Corner specialist, I like how they reworked that this year. On faders towards the corner, it counts. Corner mid-ranges, it count. It helps. Deadeye, must have. Keep it. Deep fades, like I said, as much as I hate post scores, keep that badge in the game because it's needed as a post scorer. Difficult shots, keep it. What can I say? Flexible release, I thought it was a good badge at the beginning of the year, but when I found out what it did, it's useless because if you're shooting lates and earlies, very late, very early as a shooting build, you don't need to be a shooter. Green Machine, one of the S tier, maybe A tier. I might do a tier video too for y'all. Badges, so keep Green Machine. Hot Start, if you got enough badges, put it on. Hot Zone Hunter, definitely keep that. Ice and Veins, even as a pro-am / rec player, you don't need ice and veins just to make free throws. Come on, just cut it, man. Take the badge out. Pick and popper. You can probably just go ahead and keep that too. Pump fake maestro. Go. because most people didn't even know there was a penalty for shooting after a pump fake. Quick draw, if you don't listen to nothing else I say, take that badge out for sure. Here's why. I'm gonna give y'all, this is an example. Quick draw, if I put it, let's say I'm a two-way slasher playmaker with only 7 upgrades. I can only do but so much with 7 upgrades. See? That's why they need to bring it back to where we can decide our own speed of jump shot. And you'd have more creative freedom if you didn't have to worry about quick draw being in the picture. So yeah, range extender is the S tier of S tier shooting badges. If you're a shooter and this isn't an S tier badge for you, something's wrong. Slippery off ball, definitely buff it. I like the idea of it. So I thought it was going to be a problem at first because dexing was a big problem last year. But I do feel like nerfing the badge would be definitely the way to go. Steady shooter, I personally wouldn't use it, but it's cool. Tireless shooter, it's cool. Volume shooter, I like how they reworked it to where there's no penalty for using that badge this year. Definitely keep it in the game. I wouldn't use it if you're not the primary scorer on the team. But if you're the primary scorer, the primary shooter on the court, park or rec, hey, that's a good badge. I have no complaints about volume shooter. So yeah, next we're gonna move into the playmaking. I don't think I'm gonna have nothing too controversial to say about this category. So yeah. Ankle breaker and a bailout. I don't know if you should just, I don't know if this badge should be completely removed or just stayed, because a lot of people have a whole game plan around bailout. So like Ticino, he uses bailout as part of his game plan. So I don't know, honestly. Break starter, keep it, especially in Wrecking Pro. Dimer, if your point guard is not using Dimer, cut him off because he's selfish. Please. Must have. Downhill. I feel like this badge, it's a good rec / pro badge. And if that badge put with fast break finisher, woo! If they was to buff fast break finisher and downhill, man, it's game over. Especially in rec. Dream Shake, this probably, I'm gonna be honest, even though I hate post scores, it's probably the worst post scoring badge in the game. You don't really get caught on a dream shake like that, so it don't matter. You could probably take it out. I don't want it to be buffed because of how I feel about post scores. Flashy passer is one badge that helps boosting team takeover that actually does its job. Floor general, if you're not gonna use Dimer, at least use floor general. Handle Sadays, another must have. Lob City passer, you don't need it, but it helps. Needle threader, it's cool. Pass fake maestro, I thought this badge would have been something nice, but it's not. I thought you would have been getting exclusive animations for having a badge, but you don't. Post spin technician, it's fine. Quick first step, probably the best playmaking badge to have. Space creator, it's cool because that and ankle breaker gives you different animations. Stop and go is whatever. Tight handles, it used to be real good, but after they patched that explosive behind the back, I feel like they should make it usable, but don't make it where it stuns them every time. Unpluckable, this might be unpopular as well. Keep it as it is. It don't need no buff and it don't need a nerf. I say keep it like it is because then now what we all been waiting for, the defensive category. Box. Improves players' ability to box out opponents. I say keep it like it is. Brick wall. I don't have a problem with brick wall actually knocking people down. If I'm not using pig dodger, but if I'm using pig dodger, my brick wall and your pig dodger should cancel each other out. Chase down artist, probably the best it's ever been. Clamps, best defensive badge to have, hands down. Defensive leader is also a cool defensive badge to have. Heart crusher, buff it. Because the idea of a steal or block, killing a person's takeover a lot, it's must have. It will be must have then, because more people will be scared, I guess, to throw those bad passes, take a bad shot in risk of it getting blocked. Interceptor, me as a lock, I want to say buff it, but realistically it don't need it. Intimidator definitely needs to be toned down, because have you ever been playing as a slasher and like you throw a lob and the defender don't even jump, they just stand there? And it causes the person with the ball to miss. Lightning reflexes, read and react system. I really don't know what this badge do for real, if we being honest, but I see a lot of people use it. So I won't say take it out, because it has to be a reason that they use it. So keep it. I say keep it. Moving truck, you know, it helps. It cancels out back down Punisher. It helps. So yeah, you as a if you playing against post scorers, it's a must. Off ball pass, buff it. I'm telling you, buff that. And slippery off ball. If you buff slippery off ball, the person playing off ball defense will actually be more worth it. Buff pick dodger. Like I say, I feel like if I'm using bronze pick dodger and you using Hall of Fame, of course it's gonna, your brick wall should outweigh my, but if you using gold brick wall and I'm using gold pick dodger, we should cancel each other out. So yeah, pickpocket, keep it like it is. Pogo stick, take it out. If I get beat on a post move and I jump, I should be out to play. That's realistic. A lot of people be spamming Y, jumping back to back to back to back just because, and they get no penalty for it. So take it out completely. I know y'all might get mad at it, but take it out. I'm sorry. I know y'all might not like it, but it is what it is. Post move lockdown. So yeah, you definitely gotta take post move lockdown. Improves the, you know, a lot of people don't actually do post moves and use the skill side of being a post scorer, but keep it. Rebound chaser, must have rebounding badge. So yeah, keep that. Rim protector, I like how you really only see you unlock special blocks, special block animations like snatch block. You only needed bronze, but you get more of an effect with it with Hall of Fame and gold, and but I use it silver on my two-way pass first. So yeah, tireless defender. I don't think it's needed, but it's not a bad badge either, cause I mean it's whatever really. I mean I'm kind of indifferent about that one, because you know if you're using Gatorade boost, you don't need it. Trapper, make life difficult for the offensive player when trapped. This is more of obviously a pro-am badge. I see a lot of comp pro-am players swear by this badge that it's one of the best badges in the game. So keep it. Why not? Keep it for them. And then the last badge is Worm. Allows rebounders to swim or spin around box outs more easily. I see a lot of people, you do that regardless, because you know you see a lot of the rebounding wings and small forward builds run in the center, so of course they're a lot faster. But hey, that's just the end of the list. Like, comment, subscribe, help your boy hit 800 subs, and we out.